All right, let's buckle up and get after a daily paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I am John from ProCraps, and we are starting with a $10,000 master bankroll, buying in for 10 to 20% every day, working strategies to a 10 to 20% profit goal every day. We're damn close to it. We'll compound those wins into that master bankroll so that every day the buying gets bigger and bigger and the win goals and profits grow. Now, here are the big questions. What strategies can we trust to get that job done? And the big one is, do I have the discipline to make it happen? Well, let's find out. We're going to build that bankroll to $100,000 live. No tricks, no magic, no camera tricks, no BS. There's nowhere to hide when it's live. Here we go. Again, hello, check, check. There we go. My audio thing didn't work. Good morning, everybody. Well, I didn't see the greens, so I knew something was wrong. Yeah, daily paycheck. Here we go. We are in the middle of a long series here. Day 160 this is, I think. Oh my God, 160, isn't that crazy? Which means we've done this now for 8 months, and we've finally gotten to the point where we're making some money. Today's buy-in is $5,000, as you can see on screen. Next session buy-in, bottom left, is $5K, looking to win $1K. So far, daily paycheck, we are up 23 grand, which is good. Just got to win another $1,000 today if we can do it, huh? Couple ways we can do it. We should probably take a look here at a couple of ways that we can get it done. One thing I'm thinking about is yesterday we started out with Little Horseman, got trounced, but it's probably not the worst way to start every day. Don't mind doing that, and then we're going to get into probably a little bit of I don't know if I want to do the drawdown, if I want to do the salute today. I think the 2100 across is nice and easy to do. And again, looking to win $1,000. If I did like an iron cross kind of thing, you're putting too many bets out here, right? You're putting way too much out there to win $1,000. You got to win too many times. I'm trying to win it in 2 or 3 rolls or 2 or 3 hits if I can do it. So probably going to do something like the 2100 across, which is 450, 6 and 8, like so, because those pay 5 1/4, right? So 1 hit or a 6 or 8, you got half of your goal, right? If at the same time, the 5 and 9 will be at 350, because 350 pays 500 for 10, and so a hit anywhere in the inside, a couple inside hits, and we're out of here, right? On the 4 and 10, same thing. We'll do it at 250 because that also pays 500. So it's basically 204 across, but I'm gonna make the 6 and 8 a little bit higher. Because I want that extra quarter. That quarter would pay for the VIG on the 4 or 10, and it also pays the extra $10 for the 5 and 9. So that's the secret. I think that's what we're going to do. It's a matter of when I do it, right, is the thing. When do I go in there? Do I go in there right away, or do I go in there after a little bit of a warm-up horseman round? So I don't know what to do. Maybe I always get to this point. I'm like, well, let's just think about it and see what we can do as we get into it. So let's go from the left side today. Stick left. There's my rack, by the way. And to show you what's in the rack, there's an extra $1 in there for some reason. I've got, here's 1,000, here's 2,000, and there's 2,000. It's 5,000 total. Okay, $5,000 total. Let's take 2,100. Get that nickel out of there. There's $2,100 for the up top, and I'm going to start with a little 4-unit horseman. I'm gonna get these bets set up and off just so that I can kind of save time for later. But there's $2,100, and that's gonna look like 250, 350, 450, like so. Get the greens out there. Cap, 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 cap. Almost got it right. There we go. Okay, there's our $2,100. Across the top. Let's see, 21. Yeah, 21 and 400 is 2,500. And that's it. All right, so we're set. So those will be up and off for right now. There's there. I'll put an off tag on them. Puck is going to be off. And I'm going to do a quick little $100 horseman here just to kind of get my get dialed in, and then we'll play her out. So here we go. Let's go here. The crapsy is ready to go. Hope you all are doing good this morning. You can still hear me, right? Yeah, I can see the greens now. Let's go. Come on out. Let's come on out. Nice and easy. Nice and easy here, Johnny. Boy, it's such a hard getting used to my table again. 6-5 yo. Boy, just like yesterday, right? We're gonna come out here. We're gonna rip out and lose our don't pass like out of the freaking gate. Dude, come on. Come on. Be better. Be better at craps, John. Jesus. Coming right out and taking my money. Let's go. Here we go. Get a point. Get a point. That is 8. Okay, we got a point of 8. I rolled it. That was a 6-2-8, not a 6-4-10. 6-2-8. There's a point. 6-2. Roll that on over there. All right, let's get a little bit of a couple of come bets for $50 each. We're probably gonna burn our $500 to get started like we do every day. I like to start out behind. It makes it more exciting for me. Here we go. Here we go. Quick 7 here actually wouldn't hurt so bad, right? Quick 7 would be fine. The 11 would be fine. There's a hard 10. So the first come bet's going to go behind that. Again, the place bets are off. I'm just getting them up there for convenience sake. That's a 5-5. That's a 5-5. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. That's a kiss of the dice. That's a 6-5-1. If we were playing the 2100 salute, we'd have made a paycheck right there. That would have been it. Actually, we would have been well above paycheck. But there's our 6. Nope. 5-1. All right, this goes up here. And we'll get our third comeback going. Let's get it done. Wow. 9. 6, 3 9s. We have the whole box covered, it looks like, right? We got the 5, or the 6, 9, and 10 on the comebacks, and we have the 8 on the don't. So there's a 6, 3 9. All right, horseman's ready. Let's get some repeaters in here. Let's have a good roll. Repeat them out. Got to make that $100 back that we lost on that freaking come out, right? There's a 6, 3 9. Got one of them back. That's great. Let me get that typed in for you here. Come on. Wow, that took forever. 6-3. Crapsy was slow on the draw that time. 6-3-9. Booyah. That'll come down, and that'll get paid $50. And we'll take it back to the rack. I'm not going to place, I guess I could place numbers with it. Probably should. Take the win. But for right now, I'm just going to take the win back and just let those other bets resolve themselves. I'm not going to do the conversion of the horseman today. I'm just going to play it out once. Here we go. Good looking throw. Ace deuce. Ace deuce, our first low number, it looks like, right? 2-1. 2-1. There's the 7. 4-3, not a big deal. All right, let's type it in. Come on. Boy, Crapsy is running slow. Sorry, folks. The little pop-up window is taking forever. 4-3. There's the 7. All right. So these two, of course, will lose. Pays on the don't, though. So there's your hedge. All told, in for 4, out for 350. All right. So we lost $50, but we got warm, and that was kind of the plan anyway. Just kind of get out there and get some bets in, get some throws out there. And here we go. Let's light her up. Let's light her up. 2100 salute time. Let me get this going over here. New shooter on that side. All right. Let's get her done. Yeah, DJ, thanks for saying that. What a dumbass. I got to blur that out. Boy, what an idiot. I realized that as I said it, I'm like, oh man. There it is. I will make that video public again. Yeah, for sure. And the thing is, you can't blur it out on YouTube. I got to download it, re-upload it, which is a pain in the butt. So here we go. Coming out. Get your bets in. I think you should already be in. There's a 6, 4-2. 4-2, 6. All right, there's our point. And that's our 5 1/4 for the 6. First one in the book. All right. Here we go. That looks like a 10, 6, 4. On the end, that's a 10, 6, 4, 10. That's paycheck right there. That's nice. It's 500. For 12, I'll drop a quarter. And we'll get our VIG back, our $13 back. And all of it comes back home where it belongs. All of it comes home where it belongs. $2,100. I had the off lammer on there. I'm sorry, I didn't change that. That comes in. There's 1,000. And that gets our bankroll. Oh wait, I'm not right yet. There's the 500. That's the second 1,000. That's our starting bankroll, which means that all this out here is our paycheck. 1, 2, 3. So there's 1, 2, 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 50, 960. Let's call it 950. We'll call it 950 dealer tokes. Okay, cheapo on the dealer tokes, but that's what it is today. So 950, 950. I'll lock it up and remember that for later. 950. Paycheck made, and now just have some fun. Not with the profit. We're going to lock the 950 up as profit. I'm going to use the front of my rack now. Let's put $1,000 in the front. And we're going to play 270 across from here on out. So I'll get $30 in change, 270 across. Looks like this. It looks like a $35 4 and 10. It'll be a $60 6 and 8 and a $40 5 and 9. 35, 40, 60, 60, 35, and 40. This is the level, man. This is like the golden ticket right here. If you can make money out of that, you can be good. Everything in there has this great little like triple hit built into it that I'm going to try. This is a home run or nothing way to play right here, but what the hell, right? We're amongst friends. Let's do this 1 or 2 times and we'll get out of here, huh? All right, point is still 6. Let's get our dice set going. Let's not have a 7 right here so I can keep playing this for a little bit. And here we go. Here we go. Working that point. Working that point. We got us a 4-1-5. Cool. All right, the 5. 4-1, the fever. Watch this. If I can make this happen, it's going to be hero time. 4-1-5. All right, 40 pays 56. 55, $56. I don't have whites, but I'm going to drop a nickel. take a penny back as change. That makes the 5 go to 100. There's 75 and 5. 5 looks like 100. So you drop 4, go to a hundo on the 5. Remember, started out with 40 bucks. Let's hit 3 5s. Let's hit 3 5s and have a miracle here. I would love it. Here we go. 3 5s for a miracle. I'm not going to collect on anything until I get my purple chip out of it. We're going to go purple chip or bust here. We can get it done. Purple chip, the purple chip express right here. That's a midnight 6-6. That might be the tall. Oh no, it's not. I had a 7. Did I have a 7 earlier? I did. All right, here we go. Oh, they kissed. It's a 10. It's a 10, 6, 4, 10. Chris, what's going to happen? Chris Dice DJ, what happens when I have a $35 10 and I hit it? What do I do? Whatever should I do? Let me know. Let me know. What should I do? I think that's going to pay $75, 70 bucks, right? Let's just show them. It pays 70 bucks. I got 35 on it, right? We're going to put 100 on it, and here's the VIG. So we're going to go right to 100 on the 10. We're going to just flip that thing, but really we're going to flip it a little harder than usual. We're going to go right to 100. I'm not gonna fart around with it. We're going to try and get to $500 as quick as we can here. This is the literal home run or nothing strategy. Here we go. But I love it, right? This is if you got the money and you want to just get purples, right? This is the way to do it. You're not going to fart around with half pressing and collecting all that. Hate to say BS, but if you're going to be like Mr. Aggressive, do it. I did this strategy on the cruise ship on one day and lost my ass on it, but I had potential. Lots of potential out there, and got destroyed because we didn't get the good rolls we needed. And again, here's the 7, so we don't get it here either. But it was hella fun to play. 6-1-7. That's a bummer. I'm going to reset those 2 bets, and we'll do it again. We'll do the same thing again. Here we go. Put those back. There's 35. There's 40. I'm going to take 270 out of the rack and get my change. We'll get to try this like 3 times or so, depending on how we do. Here we go, coming out. We're coming out. Get your bets in there. We get a little bit of coffee here while we're getting our bet set. Here we go. Nice clean shooter right here. Let's get them all. 5. There's the 5 I was looking for. Damn it. Of course, you should always hop the number. Superstition number 1. Always hop the number that was the point on the next shooter, right? When you had a nice and pressed up. Always. Kidding, of course. All right, there's the 5. This strategy is going to seem super aggressive, and it is. But the idea here is to get your money back on the second roll. Every number pays for itself on roll 2. But you hammer it to go for the purple. You'll see what I mean. If I don't get it, well, I'll explain it. But this is my new, I don't say it's my new, it's a, oh man, 4-3-7 again. Nothing out of that roll. Nothing, not one freaking hit, really, 4-3. It's a way to really kind of just put the pedal to the floor if you're into that kind of thing. All right, last one. There's 300 bucks for 30, 270 out there again. Good Lord, John, can you throw a number, will you? Throw something. That was horrible. Here we go. Maybe I'll change my dice set. We'll go to the 4s. The 4s on top and see what happens. 4s on top. What roll tracker? I'm using one that I wrote myself, actually. My old Mac could not run the Craps Nation roll tracker, and it could not run the, what do you call it? the heavy axis power craps bone tracker. Couldn't run either one of them because of the way the macros worked. So I wrote a roll tracker for my own use, and that's what I'm using here for these rolls. And I've stuck with it because it's got great statistics. So I'm using my own instead of the standard that everybody else uses. I'm just an outlier. Here we go, coming out. That's going to be an 8, 5, 3, 8. Another kiss. They are not separating today at all. 5, 3. All right, there it is. I'll show you the roll tracker. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you when we're done with the show here. Let's stack. All right, let's get some freaking numbers, man. Let's get some numbers. Maybe I'll do this one. This is what dice set I use the whole cruise. I'll use the cruise dice set. See if that works better for me. 3, 2, 5. All right, the 5s are actually coming today. I'm just not getting them between the 7s. 3, 2, 5. It's going to be here. Let's get Crapsy logged. Maybe. Come on, Crapsy, you can do it. All right, 3, 2. All right, drag you back. Again, that's going to pay 56. I'm going to drop a nickel, get a dollar change, and the 5 looks like 100. All the way up. Little power press action right there. Here we go. How about another 5, Johnny? It's an 8. That's the point. That'll work. That will work. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2. Good. Booyah. That pays 70 bucks. 6 and 8 kind of suck in this world because the best you can do is basically just do a full press. It's hard to power press. But the 8 has brought back $10. It started with 60 bucks. It brought back 10 bucks. So it's not going to pay for itself in 2 rolls like the other ones do. But they hit frequently enough that you're trying to kind of just burn it up. So here we go. Purple Chip Express. Coming out. Bets are off. Bets are off. That was a good looking throw. Midnight. All right. I didn't press the Crapsy button, I'm sorry. 6, 6, I gotta remember to do that before I throw. Now we gotta wait. Hey Craig, how you doing, man? There we go. All right, get your bets in. There was the midnight. Now it's typed in finally. Get your bets reset. We're still coming out. There's a 5. Damn it, we should have been working. Of course, right? 4, 1, 5. Of course, it's a 4, 1, 5. All right. That's okay. There's the point. New point's 5. We got $100 on it. Let's hit that point. Let's get that son of a gun. Come on now. Can totally do this. 100% we can do this. Come on, John. Oh, that was not a great throw. It's a 6, 6, a second midnight. That was not a great throw. Sideways in the air, jacked up on the landing. Just an old-fashioned train wreck right there. All right, get your bets back in. Let's do it. Come on, sir. Let's drop a 5 out here. Come on, you can do this. You can totally do it. 3, 2, 5. Come on. Oh, it's an 8. That's cool. That's cool. 4, 4. Not playing the hard ways here today, but I could. All right, that pays 240. Or I'm sorry, 140. And again, on the 6 or 8, the best you can do is flip the top right there. So the 8's brought back 30 bucks. It was out there at 60. It brought back half its money. The 6 and 8 really kind of suck. I'm gonna get a quarter for those nickels. For this strategy, that you're just hoping against hope you can get there, right? But if we win this one, it'll be a purple chip. So the third hit of the 8 would be a purple, which is kind of cool, right? And that's the idea. It's the purple chip express. Here we go. Let's get one. Let's get one. So what do I recommend at the casino? Jen, I know, uses a pad and paper. Another guy at our craps table uses pad and paper. If you use your phone, you got to step away because you can't have your phone near the table. So if you have a phone, my roll tracker works great on the phone. It's made for the phone, actually. Matter of fact, I'm using it on the phone right now. I'm typing it on the phone. It's showing up on screen. But you got to step away every time, which is kind of a pain. But it's a great tool if you don't mind doing that. So I'll make sure you have the link to it. I'll show you how to get there later on. Here we go. Give me that 8. Give me that 5. Give me one of them. Give me one of them. Oh, 6. We're just going to bounce around and get them all, I guess. Today's going to be that day, it looks like, huh? Let's get that 6 typed in. 4-2 right there. While Crapsy's getting ready. Come on, Crapsy. If I don't press the button early enough, it takes so long. I got to get the rhythm back. 4-2-6 over here. All right, there y'all. Y'all got paid. That's going to pay $70. We're just going to exchange the caps. Go to 120. Full juice. Full juice, 6 and 8. Come on. Give me a repeat. Let's get something in here to hit. Let's go. Come on, Johnny. Nice looking throw. Another midnight. Holy moly. Whatever I'm doing, she's working. 6-6 midnight. Wow. Not helping me at all. But that's 3 midnights on this shooter. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get a 5, 6, or 8, John. Actually, get the 8. Give me the 8 first. Come on. Give me the 8, dude. Let's do it. Come on. Ah, it's a 5. All right, here's the cool thing about this strategy, right? The 5 started at $40, right? 3-2-5. 3-2-5. 100 pays 140, which is cool, right? Remember, we started the 5 with 40, right? So we got our $40 back, right? The 5 is paid for, and it goes to 200. And again, that's going to pay 280, so 480, right, off the table, $500 off the table. If you want to just pull it down. You can leave it out there and go and get $500 on every subsequent hit if you want to, but if we get it, this will be the purple chip on both of those from 270, right? We got burned for 270 twice. So if either one of those two pays off for us, it pays for both of those losses, right? It's like it's not perfection by any means, but it's kind of cool. Here we go, coming out. We are coming out. Puck is off. Crapsy's going. Let's catch a new point. Let's catch a new point. There's an 11-0. JB says something. Yeah. Yeah, the thing about the tracking, and I'm going to talk about tracking today, 6-5-0, by the way, because we tracked every roll at the tables. And what you can glean from that is this. You cannot go back and rebet. You cannot go back and catch patterns as it's happening. I like to look at the old rolls after they've happened and just do go back and what if it to death, right? Like if I was doing this strategy or that strategy, do I get, not an advantage, but how could I better accounted for when that happened? Or what would it look like when that was happening? And sometimes you go, you know what? I should become betting instead. Like I should just become better instead of trying what I'm trying, because looking back at all the rolls, the rhythm just works better. Or maybe you have a different analysis of that. But that's why I do. I like to look back and go, man, if I was, or this way, it counts for some of the longer rolls, but also doesn't kill me on the short rolls. And that's why I do. I just like to see. Again, make a hill beans bit of difference. There's an aces, by the way, of what you had already done. That rolled, that was an aces. Come on. There we go. 1, 1. But I like to, like I said, I like to just look at it and go, man, this strategy or this way of playing just over time sure feels like it gets beat a lot less on all the rolls that were horrible, and it does decently enough on the good rolls that it's probably a better way than what I was doing. And I think that's a good way to approach it. All right, here we go. Let's get a point here. Let's get a point. And let's get a purple out of this damn thing. There's a 4. That's our first 4 of the day, I think. 31. All right, point 4. Point is 4. No money exchanges hands. No money exchanges hands. Let's go here and here. All right. Come on, Johnny. You can do this. You can so do this. Here we go. Come on, be something good. That's a 6. Damn it. Now we got 3 numbers primed. This is how often does this happen, right? 5, 1, 6. You're all set up and ready to go. 5, 1, 6 in that roll tracker. That's going to pay 140. We're going to go to 240. Take back the reds. Actually, let me exchange these reds here because the bank is getting low. There's 25 times 2, 50 bucks. All right, come on, John. The whole inside wants your love right now. Let's go. The whole inside wants it. Let's do it. Here we go. Give me a 5. That's a freaking 4. Are you kidding me? Good Lord. I'm going to hit every one of these numbers one time and be done. That's going to suck. 2, 2, 4. That's our point. Good gravy. Okay, that's all right. The 4, you know the flip, right? 35 pays 70. It's going to be 105 on the felt. $5 goes to the house for the VIG. 4's at 100 bucks. Now we got 4, 5, 6, 8 all ready to give me money over here. Kind of pay for themselves if we can get it. The 5 already did pay for itself. The other ones haven't yet. Come on. Coming out. Here we go. Coming out. That looks like a 5. Of course it's a 5. I should have hopped it, right? We should have hopped the 5. Always hop the number that you had the most money on. 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 5. Let me get the Craftsy typed in here while I'm doing this. Get that over there. What time is it? 7:30? I want to make sure we're not going to encroach. 3, 2, 5. Okay, there's our point. All righty, here we go. Oh man, my hands are getting cold. Come on, John, let's go. Pop an insider. Watch this be a, how much am I bet? It's gonna be a 9 or a 10. I should hop the 9 or 10 right now because it's the ones I don't have pressed up. For sure. What do we have here? We have a 4. We got one of them. Woo! Hard 4. Okay, now here's what happens on the 4. 2, 2, 4. Let's get that typed in. Double deuce there. Give me a second here to get the get Craftsy typed in for you. Come on. All right, 2, 2, 4. Okay, Hunter is going to pay 200. As you know, I'm going to pay it like that. Okay, I'll pay it like this. You can. I want you to see it, but I'll exchange it in. Pays 200 bucks. Okay, it's going to go to 250. $50 coming back to the rack, which means the 4 is paid for. Right, the 4 was at 35, so the second hit of the 4 pays for the 4, and it's getting the purple chip when it hits. The 5. The second hit of the 5 paid for the 5. These two are both free bets now. They're both free. They're pressed up and ready to rock and roll. The 6 and 8 suck eggs because they don't, they don't pay enough extra juice, but there it is. 2 of them are ready to go and they're free. The other one is not. Come on. Let's get one. Let's get a purple chip out of this son of a gun. Let's do it. Let's do it. Please, baby, please. There's a hard 8. Booyah. All right, decision time, folks. 4, 4, 8. Get the 2 in there. I didn't put the 4 in there. And this is a, oh no, hold on. I messed that up. This is 4, 4. Okay, that's gonna pay 240. 225. There's 240. I'm sorry, 280. My bad. 280 bucks. All right, there's 280. I got 240 on it. Okay, so purple chip, right? The 8 pays a purple chip. You can take it down and be like, hey, I got a purple chip out of that guy. Good for me, right? The 8 paid a purple that covers your 2 previous 270 losses essentially, which is fantastic. Or you can be a degen and go out there at 450, and now the 8's paid. There's the 60 bucks. The 8 has paid for itself plus $10 and whatever I brought before. You can do whatever you want to here, right? But it paid a purple chip. You can play for more purple chips, or you can say, you know what? I'm done. I had a miracle and I'm done. I'm going to bring back a purple chip and go back to 60 and try it again. Your choice, right? But you pulled a purple off the table, which is fantastic, right? We, on the morning show, are going to be full degenerates and leave it up there, okay? But again, you got the option, okay? That thing generated a purple chip. 3 hits. 3 hits in, it's a purple chip from 60 bucks. That's not bad, okay? 3 hits to purple. Pretty freaking cool, right? But again, we're going to choose to be degens and leave it up there, okay? If you're going to go for the home run, go for it. But again, that's a decision that I'm making, knowing that I just potentially didn't take 500 bucks in profit off that stable. So make sure you're kind of in that moment here. But let's get them all. Let's make them all pay purples, and they're all going to do the same thing. The 6 and the 5 will do the exact same thing. Here we go. There's a 3. Perhaps 1, 2, 3. One of my favorite Slipknot songs is playing now. I can feel the groove coming. Feel the groove, little Neo Forte here. Come on. All right, let's go. 5, the 5 hit, and the 5 does the same thing. This is so freaking cool. Watch this. The 5 is even cooler though, because watch what the 5 does. I love the 5. This is a 4-1. Okay, so again, the first hit went to 100. The second hit took us to 200 and paid for the thing, right? Now it pays 280, just like the other one did, right? Pays 280. Dig this, right? The 80 bucks that comes back to the rack, that's 2 more bullets. This effectively pays for the 9. The first 40 bucks paid for the 5 when we press to here. This 80 bucks pays for the 9, plus you get an extra shot at it, right? It's like an extra bullet that you bought. That's pretty nice. It goes to 400. Okay, or you can make it 350. If you want to be that guy, you can make it 350 and get 500 for 10 every time. Bring back a black chip if you'd like and make that sit there at 350. Now it's going to get 500 bucks for 10 every single time. The 8's going to get 525 every single time just by sitting there. So anyway, there it is. There's the miracle, right? And if you pull this down, right, the 2, that's a purple chip. Just like the 8, the 5 generated a purple, which is super cool, right? Every time I tried this on the cruise ship, I got to where they were ready to go and never hit them. Like they all 7'd out before I got them. Today happens to be one of those great days where it's working. There's a 10, 6, 4, 10. So just like the 4, gonna pay 70. We're gonna go right to 100 with the VIG paid. 10's ready to go. 4's ready to go. Come on, keep this roll going. Let's keep it going. All right, here we go. Stay hot, shooter. Another freaking 3. I hate these score numbers, God. 213. How many 3s is that? The 3s replaced the 12 as my go-to number today. All right, There's a 3. We have the small hit, it looks like. That's cool. We need the 6 or the 9. We need the 9 for the all. The 9 for the all. I'd rather have a 5, frankly. I'd rather have a 5. Let's go. There's another 3. Good gravy. Come on. 2-1. Boring. All right, let's get a crap seat up. Point is, what is the, oh, the point's 10. I didn't mark the point, I guess, the last time. Here we go. All right, come on. Let's go. Another one. Is that 3 threes in a row? I think it is. I think it's 3 threes in a row. I did that on the ship, too. There's a day on the ship where I shot 3 threes and 2 11s and a 7, all back to back on a come out. It was like the worst come out sequence of my life. Here we go. All right, come on, John. Get it. 8. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. 6, 2, 8. Look at that. Awesome. That pays $500. Pays $525, and it can stay where it is. I'm not going to press anymore. $525. Take back that quarter. Here's $500. And if I just quickly color my rack, there's $500, $600, $700. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. There's $300 out there. Guess what? That's $500. That's my rack. We started this whole thing with $1,000, right? So I got my $1,000 back. I got $50 in profit. Can you believe it? I got $50 in profit on my rack. $55 in profit. Locked up, baby. $57 going home no matter what. Booyah. But I got $450 out here and $350. I got $1,000 more now on the rack, on the shelf, right? I got a ton of money on the shelf. I'm set up. I'm set up to bring home nickels all day long. Or I can be a John and just take all that down and go the hell home with about $1,000, right? We got $350 and $450. How much is that? That's like $800 plus $240 here. It's $1,000. $1,100, $1,350. Yeah, I got about $1,400 out there, right? We should go home. No, not with fake money. With fake money, we play it all the way out, baby. With fake money, we play it. With real money, I'm going back to 270, right? With fake money, shit. Here we go. Here we go. There's a 5. There's a 5. A 4-1 Fever 5. The Purple Chip Express. The Purple Chip Express. How awesome is that? That's going to pay $500 for 10. I got to break a $25 to get 15 change. $500 for 10. Move these out of the way. $500 for 10. Nice. Very nice, he said. Very nice. The shooter doing okay. Whoops. Here we go. There's a 9. Finally got the 9. Is that the tall? That is. I think it's the tall. 639. There's the all, the ATS 6. This is a big roll right here, huh? 9 pays $56. We're going to drop 5. Get a penny change. And it looks like 100. And there we go. 9 is about ready to rock here. Here we go. There is a hard 6 trays. 3, 3, 6. Cool. 240 pays 280. 275, 280. And again, the 6 has generated 500 bucks. We're gonna take it to 450, like the 8. Let it sit there and collect. As long as it can, I'll put the greens here. All right, we're all set. Everything is, well, now 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are set up to bring nickels in. These 2 are getting ready to bring nickels in. Let's go. Let's go. You don't get these rolls very often, right? And when they come, it takes so long to get yourself set up. And if you start getting the numbers that roll, man, it's just a good feeling, isn't it? It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, there's a 5, 3 or 4, 1, 5. But when you get these outliers where you can beat the 7 with a certain number more than you're supposed to, pretty cool, right? There's 10 for 500. It pays $3.90 or $4.90. Another purple chip. Now we've doubled our bankroll, right? There's our starting 1,000. There's our second 1,000. We've doubled it up. Double it up, plus there's more than $1,000. I think there's about 1,500 bucks out there. We'll count it up later. It's going to end up, this is going to end up being, by the way, 2,100. This is going to end up being, like I played the 2,100 salute. That's where I'm getting it to, right? We're going to build to 2,100 from 270. If the 9 and 10 do their thing. What do we have here? There's a 7. Okay, we didn't get all of it, but you can see where we're headed. 437. That'll end the roll. That'll end the day. 437. But that's not bad, right? We made $1,000. We actually made 1,000. That's a green chip there. We made 1,100. 1,100 bucks in profit. Not bad. There was our starting, there's our ending, plus we had all this out here, right? And again, this is opportunity where 4 numbers were set up to win 500 bucks every time they hit. These 2 were on their way to be there. How much was out there, by the way? 500, 1,000, 1,500, 1,700 bucks out there. So yeah, left more than you won, but the opportunity of those was big. And that was a fun little session there, right? Fun way to end the day. How many shots was that? That shooter had 30 rolls, 29 rolls behind the 7. That's not fantastic. It's a good roll, but it's not, the one you write home and tell your friends about. 30 rollers happen frequently enough, and we did good on it. Like I said, my real money, I'm probably coming back to 270. Once I get a $500 chip off of one of these things, I'm probably coming back to 270 and building it again, because I know you're really fighting City Hall here. That would have been a good time to do a massive regression. But hell, man, that was fun. All right, let's get out of here. Let me go celebrate. I'm going to celebrate. Jen, this is what I was trying to do the day we got trounced, right? Let's put the numbers in, and then we'll get out of here. Let's go to the. Where do I go here? I go to the. Let's see, the statistics screen. Yeah, the screen here. Sorry, I gotta get my. No, not that screen. This screen. That's the one you want to see. Let's type it in. Let's type in the paycheck. This is the 8th. This was the daily paycheck casino. This was the 2,100 salute today. We did $5,000 buy-in. We won 957, right? 950. We won not even 950. 950. So we won 5950. And that was in the bank. This was just after losing 50 on the horseman. We made it. Okay. Now this last session that I did is not getting typed in. That was not excess play. That was fun play. So it's not getting entered in. It doesn't count for anything. I was just doing it to burn some time. So the paycheck right now is up 24,000. We're still at the 5,000 buy-in, $1,000 goal tomorrow. So no changes to this. Again, what we just did was not part of the paycheck or any excess. It was just having some fun. So yeah, that's it, folks. I will see you at 7:52. I got to feed the puppies. I'll see you down there for the coffee run. We'll talk about some of the rolls and some of the highlights from the cruise ship. And see you in a bit. Thanks all. God bless. Bye.